Hello and welcome to TalkFCB and welcome back here to the channel, guys, and welcome to episode 4 of my FIFA 19 Road to the Champions League title with Barcelona. Today, the journey continues. We are going to be facing Inter Milan in the quarterfinal stage. If you have missed any of the previous episodes, they are in the description down below and they are in a playlist. And of course, I wanted to finish this series before the end of the international break, but obviously when I started it, I didn't actually know how far I was going to go, and still right now, I still don't know. Everything you're seeing is game by game, episode by episode, exactly as I play it. First time, let's see how we get on. Because if the last episode was anything to go by, all of that spirit, all of that phenomenal performance against Monaco, we have to see it once again here against Inter today. Let's head closer to the Champions League title. And as you'll remember from the previous episode, these are the teams that are left in the tournament right now. Ajax against Liverpool, Juventus against FC Bayern, Inter of course against us in Barcelona, and Paris Saint-Germain finally making it to the quarterfinals. They'll be playing FC Porto. All of that to come, and of course, we'll be hoping our name is in the semi-final hat. But right here, and right now, it is time to head to the San Siro, where Inter and Barça are about to do battle. Who will come out on top? Who will make it to the semi-final stage? We are about to find out, and it simply has to be us. And trust me, guys, we are going to need to be at our very best here at the San Siro as we face an Inter side that knocked out Atletico Madrid in the previous round. But of course, we are coming into this game on the back of that sensational victory, and it really was incredible against Monaco at the Camp Nou. 5-1, 6-3 on aggregate. We are ready to take on Inter here. We know that we can win. We did so in the group stage. We did it at home as well. 2 out of 2 wins against Inter will give us that belief, and we are going to need every single bit of it. This right here, it's the Champions League. And if we start right here with the team selections, and we start with Inter, of course, and we're very, very familiar by now with their 4-2-3-1 formation. We know how they're going to set up. Icardi there leading the line, in behind him Raja Nainggolan, Brozovic and Vecino just holding there. And they do have a very balanced side, and certainly all areas there right throughout the field, they can hurt us. We're going to have to be on it, we're going to have to be wary. But onto my team here, I am taking absolutely no chances, as you'd expect in this kind of game. Quarter-final, we got to get through to the semi-final. I'm going with my strongest team, the team here that has been most consistent for me. Longley and Sergio Roberto, they're my picks there in the back line, and as you were, Dembélé, Suárez, Messi, they're the game winners. They are the players that are going to get us through to the next round, and it starts right here. And what we have to do is start like we did against Monaco, but in that second leg. We've got to start do it right here now. We've got to put a good performance in away from home. Rakitic now in midfield, into Sergio Busquets. Just get our foot on the ball, start controlling things. Between the lines there from Arthur, wants it back, gets it back there, moving into opposition territory, into Rakitic advancing again, Suárez, onto Messi, we've got a spacey onside, he is onside, we have the lead, what a start again, that is what I'm talking about, that is what we had to do. Messi here, coming alive at San Siro, and I thought for a second he was offside, but we just moved the ball so effortlessly, so seamlessly there, through midfield, Rakitic getting on the ball, Arthur getting on the ball, you look at Rakitic here, bursting into the space, Suárez onto Messi, who has that brilliant final finish, and he gives us here a vital lead at San Siro. And think about it now, that's an away goal so early in this game could be so key. And now it's a question of how will Inter respond from that, and most importantly, how we will respond. Can we keep up now that intensity and build on that? We're not just happy with one, you know that by now. We're going to keep on coming, keep on trying to extend our lead. Here's Longley now at the back into Arthur. He has been sensational right throughout this tournament. Really, really good. Messi there dropping deep into Rakitic, who's also been fantastic in this little episode here. Arthur now making a run behind. Suárez finds him. Arthur here on the volley. Saved by Handanovic. Really good play though there. Not not just getting involved in midfield, but making that run as well, advancing too. Rakitic now in midfield again into Sergio Busquets, who is advancing over now to Arthur, in between the lines to Suárez, little ball outside there to Ousmane Dembélé, out on the wide left hand side, inside to Jordi Alba here, looking for options. Arthur into Suárez now, just blocked and out of the reach there of Lionel Messi, but that's good play there. Now Rakitic in midfield, out to the left hand side here to Jordi Alba, happy to advance into all of that space. Now for Dembélé, that's been a feature right throughout our time here. Dembélé cutting in, bit of a bad challenge there, play on says the ref, into Arthur, onto Messi, touch on his feet, first time, oh, it's in off the bar, what a strike that is from the fantastic, the mercurial Lionel Messi. How about that celebration as well? We're all going wild here because that was sensational. Into Messi here, little touch out of his feet, and what about that for a finish? Doesn't all have to be about power, he just caresses it towards the top left hand corner. Look at the whip, look at that curl on that ball. Samir Handanovic, nowhere near, in off the bar, that always looks incredible. Bounces down, Messi bounces off the turf. Barcelona, 2 to the good, and it's 2 again from that man. And this really is an absolutely sensational start here from Barcelona. What a start to this half, what a start here to this first leg, starting as we mean to go on and getting a really, really handsome lead here to Inter, but we've got to keep it nice and tight here, can't go conceding any silly goals across the face, but away by Sergio Roberto, then away by Rakitic. Now we've got a bit of a break opportunity here with Dembélé, starting it here into Luis Suárez. Of course he's going to look for that man Messi, who has been irresistible so far here, out on the right hand side, looking to cut in now onto that left foot, little shimmy there. Messi here, going to go for a drive, Messi goes for goal, oh, he's got it! Messi has got it! What a goal that is! Handanovic, you watch him here on that replay. Handanovic just watches that hit the back of his net. Messi is untouchable. That is his hat-trick. And what about that for a finish? You watch it here again. Cuts inside on his head. He actually goes away from goal, curls it. Handanovic watches it fly over his shoulder into that top corner. What a finish. Lionel Messi, it is all your own. You have won this half. You could win the Champions League. Right now, he is sensational, and he is sending us, as it stands, to the semi-final stage. Honestly guys, what a half so far. I honestly couldn't have imagined this. Coming out here again today, yes, I was happy with the draw. Yes, I knew that we could beat them because we did so in the group stage. But even so, what a first half this is. Inter 0, Barcelona 3. And look, we're going to keep going. We're going to keep wanting to more, because if we can, we want to make it as comfortable as we can, because if we do that, I will spring a surprise for you in the second leg with my team selection. We're going to carry on strong here. I'm not going to make any subs. I'm going to keep it exactly as we have been doing, because that first half, that is sensational. We go in here, Barca 3, Inter 0, and that man there has been unreal. And as we kick off here for the second half, we are in a sensational position here against Inter in this first leg. And like I say, if we can keep this going, if we can avoid Inter scoring, I will give you something very, very interesting in the second leg. Here's Coutinho now in the midfield, looking to try to create something. We haven't had an awful lot of action in this second half. Into Coutinho now, trying to brush off, plays it into Suárez, now into Arturo Vidal, plays it to Messi, denied by Handanovic, and he was there, just offside, the pass coming from Arturo Vidal, but that's the biggest chance there of this second half. Into Suárez now in the dying moments of this second leg. Arturo Vidal will see it out, and there is the final whistle. Barcelona heavily victorious against Inter, and that is a massive, massive step there towards the semi-finals. Messi gets his match ball, adored by the crowd here, because they can really accept what they have seen out there today is unbelievable quality. That third goal was incredible. Absolutely unbelievable strike. Handanovic, he was powerless. He's been brilliant when we faced them, but right now, he could do nothing to stop the unbelievable, the irrepressible Lionel Messi. It's Inter 0, Barcelona 3 here. And look guys, for the second leg, like I said, I promised you a bit of a surprise with my team selection, because this is what I'm going to do. We're 3-0 up, we are comfortable in this quarterfinal stage. In this series, I haven't really been able to play the youth as much as I would have liked to done, because so many of our games have been really, really close. So I'm going to bless you with this lineup in this game. It is a risk, it could go badly wrong, but I'm starting here with Cillessen in goal, Miranda, Murillo, Jean-Claire Todibo, Wagué, Oriol Busquets, not Sergio Busquets there, Oriol Busquets, Riqui Puig, Aleñá, Coutinho, Boateng and Malcolm will start this game, and we are going to see here what is going to happen in this second leg. I honestly can't wait. And so here we are then. Not often do you see in a Champions League quarter-final second leg at the Camp Nou, not often do you see an experiment. But that's what we got here today. Can the young players step up and just maintain our lead? That's all we need here. We don't need them to go out and destroy Inter. All we need is that 3-0 from the first leg just to keep going, just to be maintained and to see ourselves into the semi-finals while still seeing these young, exciting talents. That's what we've got in store today. That's what we've got on offer. And I really do hope, looking at these names here, looking at these unknown quantities in the Champions League, I really hope they step up and make a name for themselves. And I'm absolutely sure out there at the Camp Nou now, there will be a few nerves among the players. There will be a few players out there thinking this is the quarter-final of the Champions League. But look, we've got to go out there. We've got to show what we can do. They've got to get their foot on. They've got to be confident. And right here, right now, they are going to have the opportunity of a lifetime. We are underway, and I'm so excited to see how this turns out. Oriol Busquets now in midfield, getting his foot on the ball. Onto Todibo. Big chance here for him today. Murillo getting a few minutes. Juan Miranda, of course. Now back to Oriol Busquets, just getting his foot on the ball here, just getting a bit of confidence there, just sort of getting the feel for the game. Wague, Malcolm, of course, big minutes for him here against Inter, into the area and away. But nice start here, and I really do hope we can see something here from these guys. Politano out on the right hand side. Miranda there didn't quite make the challenge. Nainggolan is emerging there from that midfield. Come out to meet him here. Nainggolan strikes, and within 7 minutes we have gone behind to Inter Milan, who take the lead and get themselves an away goal. And I have to say there, a bit of a collective error. Miranda should have made the tackle in the first place. Politano wriggles his way through. We don't track Nainggolan, we don't track the run. Todibo goes out there, doesn't get a tackle in though, in Silerson there. Phenomenal strike from Raja Nainggolan. That is Inter Milan 1-up. And now what we're going to see, how can these young players react? What is the character like? What is that bravery like? I'm sticking with my choices here. I've got the guys on the bench. I've got Messi, Suárez, Dembélé, but we're going to continue here and see how we go. Now Aleñá in midfield, out to Wague. We're going to see some of that speed and athleticism there. Into Oriol Busquets, now between the lines to Kevin Prince Boateng. On now to Riqui Puig, there just gets the ball first, keeps going, muscles his way through. Lovely little ball there through to Malcolm. There is the equalising goal, and what a moment for Riqui Puig. A lot of people talk about his physicality, his height, his slight sort of nature, but look at him here. Wins that ball, muscles off his counterpart, lovely little stride through pass, and into Malcolm, who finishes it bottom right hand corner. Big Champions League goal for him, big moment for him, and a really important equaliser in this game. We went behind early on, but we didn't buckle, we didn't crumble. Riqui Puig there stepping up, massive moment for him, so happy with that. On to Malcolm, who gets himself a Champions League goal. Oriol Busquets now in midfield into Aleñá, now to Riqui Puig, who goes for goal, but that does fall just over the crossbar. I would absolutely love him to get a goal in this kind of game. I'm so excited about him as a player, as a developing talent, and in this kind of game it would be incredible for him to get something. Coutinho into Malcolm now, turns, keeps hold of the ball well, back into Coutinho here, now to Riqui Puig again, cutting inside, having another go. This time he gets it on target, but not quite enough power on it there to really test Handanovic. But that there is the half-time whistle, and I have to say overall, I'm very impressed. Yes, it's 1-1, we're not winning the game, but at the end of the day, this kind of side, the lack of experience, obviously on FIFA, a lot of these players are very poorly rated because they're young, because they're not proven. But 1-1 here against a very good Inter side, I think that there is something to be proud of. What I am going to do here though at halftime is just make the one change. Kevin Prince Boateng coming off and coming on in the false nine role around all of this youth, Lionel Messi. This is going to be a great second half. Hopefully we can get a goal and get ourselves the win that we deserve. Inter kick us off for the second half with Nainggolan now in midfield. Inter, of course, looking to get back in this game, potentially back in the tie. They have an opportunity here, but will they take it? Here's Nainggolan really being good for Inter in that first half. Out to Politano, inside there, away from Miranda, who hasn't always stood up well to the challenge today. Into there, but Murillo's dealt with that. He's going to try and clear that. He's not really cleared that well. In towards Perisic here, but the header not strong enough to beat Jasper Silerson. Now it's Oriol Busquets in midfield, looking to Lionel Messi. That man, of course, is going to be heavily involved here. Out to Coutinho on the left. Coutinho back into Messi. Now what can he do? Twisting, turning, Messi away. Messi goes for goal. Messi scores. Of course he does. Right now, this guy is untouchable. Everything he touches seems to turn to goal. We brought him on here within 10 minutes of football. Coutinho into Messi and rifled in to the back of the net with an absolutely stunning drive there from the edge of the area. Whack. No chance again from Handanovic. He must be sick of the sight of Lionel Messi. But once again here, he puts Barcelona ahead with a colossal goal. Once again from outside the area. Miranda now playing out from the back into Jason Maria, over to Ricky Puig. Oh, look at that little drag back there by Puig. Absolutely lovely. Wonderful play here. Into Messi, now to Coutinho. All of that space ahead of him. He's got men in the area. Coutinho here, a little step over. Oh, not got the final pass right there. But what about that from Puig there? Starting the move. Absolutely wonderful. Corner in here from Inter, trying to get this away here. Alenia going to get that clear now onto Coutinho, loses out possession though. Strike there, and it's in from Inter. What a great finish that was. And within a blink of an eye there, Mauro Icardi, the former Barcelona youth player, gets into level, and it was a mistake there. Alenia playing it out, and it was actually Coutinho who loses the ball on the edge of the area in a very key position. Icardi, first time shot. What a finish. Past Jasper Cillessen, Inter 2, Barcelona 2 at the Camp Nou. Ricky Puig now in possession again, looking to see if he can conjure up anything. Puig now into Carlos Alenia! Goes for goal, and he isn't far away. Those two combining in midfield, absolutely wonderful to see. Alenia here taking on the shot from the edge of the area, just swerving there, and eventually going wide of Handanovic's post. But good signs again, good to see. Puig again into Messi, little slide pass there from Puig. Messi now looking towards Oriol Busquets, back in towards Suárez and Dembélé, back into Messi, looking again, Ricky Puig with a shot, and that's straight at Handanovic again. I'm trying so hard to get him a goal, and he hasn't been far away. Into the final moments here at the Camp Nou, and that is that! Barcelona through to the semi-finals. We have easily, to be perfectly honest, we have easily swept aside Inter in this game. 3-0 in the first leg thanks to a Lionel Messi hat-trick, and in the second leg 2-2 on the night with a very experimental Barcelona first team. And I have to say, really impressed with the young players. I love playing with players like Puig, Alenia in midfield. That was really exciting for me. Messi and Puig leave the field there as Champions League semi-finalists. Here we come. And I can tell you, this is how the other quarterfinals went. Ajax 2, Liverpool 0 on the night, 4-0 on aggregate, a real crushing victory there for Liverpool. They're through to the next round. Juventus 1, Bayern 2 on the night, 2-3 on aggregate. Bayern are through there. We've come through against Inter, and look at that. Porto have knocked out Paris Saint-Germain. I feel like you're going to enjoy that one. And once again, our name is in the hat. It's time for the official draw to find out who we'll face in the next round, because
FC Barcelona
will be facing in the UEFA Champions League semi-finals
Liverpool FC.
It's Liverpool. We are going to be facing Liverpool in the semi-finals. First leg at Anfield, second leg at the Camp Nou, and that's really incredible, especially when you consider that in real life we've got United in the quarters, and if Liverpool beat Porto, we will actually face them in the semi-finals in real life. It's all happening here. Liverpool against Barcelona, FC Bayern against Porto. We can win the Champions League. You heard it here first, and I hope you guys will join me for episode 5 in what should be an absolute belter. I'll see you then, guys. I'll try and upload it as soon as I possibly can when I get the moment, of course, away from regular Barcelona news. Thank you as always for your incredible comments and your phenomenal support on this series. I really do appreciate it. But until next time, as always, Visca El Barça.